Hey everybody, it's Erica with Crystal Rose Insights, here to do a channeled message special topic video for you today about something I'm seeing lurking around the collective. It's coming up and bubbling up more and more and more, and it's to a point where I feel really called to do this video for you. I've seen it with my clients. I've had many clients call me for priority readings. Especially the acceleration of this has happened a lot, probably in the last 3 to 4 weeks. But it's been this incredible larger shift. So I feel like there's definitely something going on, something needing to come up in the collective that it's important for us to address. Is social media and its impact on this journey. With that, I have had other readers and channelers and twin flame readers, very gifted ones, who have called me and texted me and just needing some support during this, because they themselves have been triggered by things that they see, for example, on social media. They're going along really well, and this is clients, other people, and it's in the collective. You're going along this journey, you have faith, you've tuned into the energies, maybe you've gotten readings, you feel really good, things are happening, you're feeling very positive, and you really have moved through a lot of the fear and into feeling the faith and the trust, and you've gone through this and you've muscled through some of the ups and downs, and it's all good. And then you see something on social media, whether it is your divine counterpart posting photos with him of another person, whether it is them commenting on somebody else's posts, whether it's liking or hearting or loving somebody else's posts, whether it's trying to do some research through Facebook about the people, the karmics that are in your divine counterparts' lives. Whatever that is, this is what has triggered a massive breakdown. And I say breakdown because it's actually more of a breakthrough. So with that, I do want to talk about social media and how to navigate this, because social media is not going anywhere, but we need to keep it in perspective, and we need to understand its role in the twin flame journey and how it can impact the twin flame journey. I want to say positively and negatively, but I have seen more and more negative impact of social media on this twin flame journey. And negative meaning, okay, so I have to clarify that, okay? They're correcting me on this, because it's not all, it's negative yet it's positive at the same time, just like with everything, right? Because if we're getting triggered, like I've told my divine feminine clients, or any of my clients, whether divine feminine, divine masculine, if something is upsetting to you, limit that exposure to that. You need to limit your exposure to things that upset you and trigger you, or that bring your vibration down. Some of the things that you see on social media, whether it's news or not news or political things or whatever it is, it's like, if it's upsetting to you, it is lowering your vibration. End of conversation. You might want to be informed, you might want to know about it, but if it's lowering your vibration and making you feel yucky in your stomach, that is lowering your vibration, and it is not in alignment with your higher self, your true self, your higher dimensional self. So the good and the bad of social media. Number one is the bad is it shows you things that are not true, and it can show you things that are true but are portrayed in not a completely accurate way. And it can sometimes show you things that are true, but it doesn't impact the larger journey, okay? It can suck you from the higher dimensions into where you're feeling good, feeling confident, feeling trustful, and immediately, bam, it's like you crash down to earth with like a big thud when you see something on social media. And you need to remember, social media is something that is somewhat of an illusion. It is what people choose to show you. You don't know what they're really thinking or feeling. It is an image that is portrayed, and there's a reason that people's anxiety and depression increase when they use social media. And when you stop using social media, they've even done studies, I've read them, where where anxiety and depression decreases because you're not on social media anymore. So it triggers a lot of things for people. Now, given that, let's say you're on a path and you're doing really well. Feel good, you see something on social media and you get triggered. You get to where you're like, I thought everything was, going so well, or I felt the shift and I was feeling really good, and all of a sudden I see something and I have some new information I didn't have before, and then boom, you start questioning yourself, Am I totally nuts? Am I not on this path? What am I thinking? I just need to move on. This is too hard. So there's usually that tower moment, right? I'm getting the tower card in my from my guides right now. It's like you have that boom out of the blue, just like whoosh, crash down to earth moment, which is not good from the standpoint it brings you down, but it is good because it is bringing it up for you to heal. Social media is revealing to the collective the wounds we have and the stories we tell each other that come from long, long ago. This is why I do my energy sessions with clients where we dig deep and to find out what are those triggers, what are they really all about, what are they here to teach us, and then how can we move through them so that we don't experience them anymore. So it's like, in a way, you could just say, I just want to avoid social media. But at the same time, if you're looking at it, you can't help but look at it and then you get triggered. Guess what? Bravo, social media, for bringing that up. When it comes to your relationship with yourself, with your twin, with your soulmate, with your whoever you are connected with. I mean, even family members. It's just crazy. So I'm going to pull some cards. Let's see what Spirit wants to add to what this conversation is. So they're saying the sun, happiness is here because I'm on the right track with this conversation. They're just acknowledging that this is a good topic to be doing for you guys right now. And I knew I felt it, but it's just, you know, the sun illuminates everything, right? The truth is illuminated. Social media, I feel like, you know, you need to keep in mind that it is not like you are peeking into somebody's life. They're only showing you bits and pieces. They're showing you the things that they want you to think about them, or this image of who they are. They're wanting to, they believe their own bullshit, a lot of people on social media. I'm sorry if I'm being so blunt about it, but it's like, I know many, many people who are on there who put up these lives, but I know their real lives and they're nothing like what they put on social media. It's not. And so if you see something on social media that triggers you, take a deep breath. And immediately ask yourself, what is that bringing up in me? What am I telling myself because of this new information I just got? Am I telling myself that I'm not worthy? Like, I thought we were kind of coming back together and we're not. I see them with the karmic. They look like they're happy. Oh, maybe they're even engaged now, or maybe they're even having a baby, whatever it is. Ask yourself, what am I telling myself with this new information? And then sometimes you have to go deeper, but let's see what Spirit wants to add to this conversation. What do the people watching this video need to know about social media and its role in the twin flame journey, the soulmate journey, just the journey towards coming into wholeness and coming into your full alignment as a divine soul? Let's see what they want to say. Okay, I'm going to get two more here right now. Yeah, I'm going to get one more and then I'll show you what I'm getting and explain what it is. So we get the Knight of Swords, right? Knight of Swords is about things moving quickly and decisively. This is about truth. And the Knight of Swords sometimes moves forward kind of impulsively and quickly and isn't really... It's about information coming at you that you see as truth. It's like you see something on social media and it's like the Knight of Swords coming in, delivering new information you did not know that causes you to trigger. It's like, I thought whatever, and I see this, and all of a sudden it's like, this is what happens. The Knight of Swords energy comes in, but it's coming in to turn the wheel of fortune in your favor because it's bringing things up for you to heal. It's bringing things up that are here for you to clear, to move past one and move into a new, and realize, like, why is this? It's going within. It's going within. It's like, the wheel of fortune is that even though it comes in like this quickly, like I was saying, it's a really good thing. Okay, this is destiny. This is karma happening. This is like, it's coming up really for you to be healed, which is always a good thing. Okay, it's not always fun to go through, but it is being brought to your attention with truth and with clarity, okay? This is clarity of thought. Because following that is the star card. This is about the stars aligning and trusting in the divine path. Because when you get a new piece of information, it's helping you clear things. But then there is this energy of the stars aligning and things being destined and wishes coming true. and continuing to believe in the wishes coming true. I mean, isn't this amazing? We're getting two extremely positive cards that follow this news, this clarity, this truth that you see, or truth or false truth that you see on social media. Information. This is about information. But it's good that you're getting this information. It's good that it's coming to you. So let me see. We get a couple more cards here. So they're acknowledging that even though it sucks, and you know, it might be like, I just get off social media altogether. Because this is about self-discovery, right? The hermit, he goes and hermits a little bit. This can mean you might need a break from social media at times. That's okay to do. People do it, you know. And you may need a little break from it just to be able to notice the difference in your vibration when you're not inundated with stuff. You know, put yourself on a vacation from social media for a week and see how you do. See how you feel. See if you feel differently about it. See if you feel differently about yourself. And what is it that space in your life or that lack of stimuli is bringing to you. But it is because it is about discovering more about yourself, okay? So it's like, it's not a double-edged sword, that's not the right word, but I was going to say, listen, if you see stuff on social media that triggers you, just don't get on social media, because in a way, like, it's irrelevant. What you see on social media is literally almost irrelevant from the journey standpoint. So that's why it's like, I have two different messages coming in about social media. One is it's awesome because it triggers you to bring up things to heal. And number two is it kind of sucks because of what you go through, and that so yeah, so it's if you're going on there, why are you going on there? If you're searching for things, if you're looking for proof or looking for evidence that you're wrong or that you were delusional, you're going to find it. You're going to find stuff. And so that is just, again, bringing in this fear and trust. Because literally what you see on social media is not going to impact the journey of the twin flame, the journey of the soulmate, the overall picture. Okay? Because it's a deeper connection, it's a deeper lesson, and social media is just a representation of what's going on in the physical plane, because this relationship is beyond just the third dimensional plane. It is fourth and fifth dimension and higher. And so you have to judge for yourself what impact it has on you. Is it empowering? Is it positive for you? Or is it bringing up fears, negativity, and lack of worthiness is a big theme that comes up. So-and-so's dating this girl now and she's prettier than me. Or, you know, I thought he said he wasn't that happy in his relationship and all I'm seeing is all these beautiful, happy photos of the family. Or, hey, you know, my lady told me she was, you know, out with her family and she's on a date because she posted a picture. Like, just whatever it is, okay? I'm going to pull two more here. Let me get two more messages. Yeah, so we're coming into calmer waters. Knowing this information and having this perspective, hopefully that this video will bring you, is going to bring you more into calmer waters. Moving out of the being suspicious, not trusting people's motives, being confused. Because there is abundance here. Having a vision, like, where do you really want to go? What does it matter to you? Does it matter what you're seeing on Facebook right now? Or does it matter where you're going on your journey towards abundance and happiness and action and a passionate partnership? Okay, so hopefully this has been clarifying for you guys on that level. I'm going to get into some advice now. I'm going to get into some advice. Let's see what advice Archangel Michael has for those of you who, let's say you've gone on social media, you see something, you're upset and you're devastated and you're questioning the whole journey. Okay, let's see what advice Michael has for those of you that have been in that situation. Then we're going to get a couple other scenarios of advice too. So we get innocence, you and your loved ones are safe, and energy healing work. So what I'm getting from these, Michael's basically saying just like, come from a place of love and seeing love in everything and love in everyone. I know that's easier said than done. But this is about seeing the light that's reflected in everything. Like if you're seeing stuff on social media, you find yourself angry or resentful or frustrated, like shed light onto it. Be grateful for that lesson. Say, you know what, I know this sucks. I might not like that they're with that person, or that they told me they were doing this and they were doing something this. Just like as much as it's like a stab in the heart. Shifting it into the blessing and the gratitude for the lesson that it's teaching you. Okay, I know it's so cliche, but it's cliche for a reason, right? But this is about being in peace and stepping back into innocence and just being gentle with yourself. And this is being you and your loved ones are safe, is about being at peace and feeling secure and focusing on priorities. What's your priority? Is it to, think or worry about what someone's doing on social media if, you're in separation? Or is it really to focus on you? And Michael's saying, like, this, I've got this, I'm helping you, you guys are safe. But focusing on your priorities, that's the overall message of this card. And then we're getting energy healing work. It is important for you. If you're getting triggered like this, there's likely reasons for it. And I know I said it earlier, but this is why I do some of my energy clearings with people. Because there are these patterns that don't make logical sense, but it reacts in our behavior and in our energy field. Or it presents itself in our behavior and in our energetic field and in our experience. So if you find you're getting triggered by stuff on social, like if you're feeling compelled to always look and find out, why is that? If don't look all the time, but then you suddenly see something and you're like, oh, I shouldn't have looked, or I wish I didn't know that. There's something coming up for you. So it is important to do energy healing work. Now, this is finding a practitioner or somebody that you trust. You can do meditations to help clear things. There's a lot of guided meditations and energy healing that happens on YouTube. Tell you, YouTube, I wasn't even doing anything on YouTube until only very recently. But there's a lot here that you can really get support with. So energy healing work. Now let's see what the goddesses want to say about social media and what's important. If you're getting triggered by social media, if you're finding stuff on there, like what do the goddesses want you guys to know about this? Purification, past life, and go outside. Okay, my guides are being really funny right now. Pardon my French, but they were literally like, go the F outside. Like, get away from the computer, go outside, get some fresh air, get away from the mental clutter, the energetic clutter, and the static electricity that comes from devices, internet, social media, wireless, all of that. It's literally crazy making. In my other work, I do naturopath work and healing work, and I've talked a lot about just even the energetic impact of wireless and cell phones and all that on our energy bodies and our physical bodies. But they're saying, like, go outside. They are being so funny. This is the last card I got. But we're getting purification again, clearing, cleansing, detoxification of your body and mind. If you are thinking of taking a social media break, do it. Do it for a week and see how you feel. They're reiterating that. And then we're getting Isis, past life connection, which is what I was saying earlier. If you're getting triggered, what are those things coming up? Because likely they are past life memories, potentially with your soulmate, with your twin flame, whatever you want to call them. You're being triggered because of things that may have never triggered you before, but they're triggering you with this person because there is a past life connection. And go the F outside. They're, okay, my guides are super funny, and they're in a little bit of a silly mood right now because it is just really that simple. You know, there's times where they're saying, like, just don't take things so seriously right now. Because it can be very painful, and it's not to minimize the pain and the hurt that comes from this experience that social media is bringing people. It is not to minimize that or make fun of it at all. Yet it is also to put it in perspective. Because remember, three-dimensional worlds, what's happening, what's not happening. Is he with her, or is she with him, or are they with each other, or what's happening in their lives? I want to know so that I can feel better. That's why coming from a higher consciousness, that's what I teach, is how to get to that higher consciousness so that no matter what's happening around you, you're still connected to the higher knowing, to the inner world of the coming from the energy of love and openness as opposed to constriction and fear. Okay, I'm going to get a couple more pieces of advice. All right, hold on, hold on. I know what I'm going to get. This is how I'm going to wrap this up. The Power of Surrender cards. I love these cards so much. And I know you guys always ask me about them. They're the Power of Surrender cards, and I don't even know the, I don't have the box in front of me, but they're amazing. I literally didn't even look at them before I bought them. I bought them online, and I'm so glad that I did. Let's see what is important for you guys to let go of when it comes to social media, okay, and its impact on this journey. Let's see what you need to let go of. I'm going to pull 3 cards and see what comes up. Although I don't think I can really top what the goddesses just brought up. Yeah, so both Divine Masculine, both Michael and the goddesses were talking about purification. You need to clean up that clutter, that whatever is like the yuck that comes with it, okay? So we're getting surrender to receiving support and love. It says allow the love and support of others in rather than trying to handle everything yourself. This can take the pressure off and simultaneously nurture you. So this is about, you know, if you need to detox from social media, enlist a friend who's feeling the same way as you and go get, hey, you know what? I'm not do social media for a week. Do you want to join me? Let's see if we can do this and see what happens in our lives. Like, enlist the help of a friend. Ask for support. If you see stuff on social media, like, you know, allow yourself to receive the support from other people. And also, if you're needing to receive support and love through social media, think about that, okay? Why are you on social media? Is it to get validation? Is it to get likes, comments? Because it does feel good. It does feel good when people say, oh my gosh, that's so incredible, I'm so happy for you, or whatever you're posting. It does feel good. But this is asking you to receive love and support in a more connected, human way, if you can. And then they're saying surrender to the wisdom of your body. It says listen to your body's messages about a person or a situation. If you feel physically drained or uncomfortable, be cautious. If you're energized and happy, move forward. That's exactly what I said earlier, right? I said if you feel good going on social media, if it's empowering and enlightening and inspiring for you, do it. But if it feels yucky and you feel all gross in your stomach and it's like you're having your stomach's in knots, you're stressed out, like you're in your headspace, that, something. Okay, sweetie. So my daughter and I have this thing where, like, if either one of us falls or something crashes, we always immediately yell out, I'm okay, so that the other person knows that we're not hurt. And that's what just happened. I just heard this large crash from downstairs, and she goes, I'm okay. It's very sweet. It's one of our little things. Anyway, she just makes me smile. So surrender to the wisdom of your body. Your body's telling you if something's in alignment with you. And then we're getting surrender defensiveness. It says defensiveness is a sign of weakness. To communicate in a more empowered way, stay centered and hear someone out, then offer a clear non-defensive response. If you have been jumping over somebody because of something they did on social media and it wasn't in alignment with what they told you, don't attack. Don't attack. Don't attack. No good is going to come from that. And also, if you have been posting things on social media because you're frustrated or you want to sort of passively aggressively communicate something through social media that you're not willing to say to somebody's face, don't do it. This is about listening with an open heart, listening, not just pausing talking so that the other person can say something, like actually stopping your brain, listening to what they're saying, and then process what you want to say. Alrighty. Well, this video has gone on longer than I thought, but I hope that this has been helpful for you. This social media thing, I tell you, it's been so prevalent that I know that there's a lot of you watching that have been facing this or are facing it or have faced it or will face it. So it is my hope and prayer that you have gotten some good guidance through this and some messages that resonate for you, because that's what this is my videos are intended to have a message for every single person who watches them. So I hope that that was helpful for you. If you want an energy session or like a healing, clearing block kind of session, I do have the information down in the description box below if you'd like a reading where we can tune into what's going on in your specific situation. Of course, information's down below. And I do live guidance sessions as well, which are all where we can have a back and forth dialogue. I do cards. I end up looking at, I basically do a live reading for you, and we get to dialogue back and forth at the same time. So, and we can kind of guide based on energies that come up. Then we can take the reading in this direction or this direction based on what you're wanting to accomplish. But at the end of the day, I love supporting you guys. I really have the most amazing clients. So let me know if you want in the comments below how social media has impacted you. What has it, where has it been a struggle? What have you done? What if you have any strategies you want to share for people here in the community of how you have transitioned into maybe the power it had over you, or how you have approached what you see on social media? I know it would be a really, really lively discussion. So with that, I love you guys, and I send you so much love. Until next time, bye.